Assalamu alaikum. I once again welcome you to my Linear Ocean Learning channel on transformation of sentences according to meaning part 6. And today I will be speaking on exceptional rules to change or transform affirmative sentence to negative. Universal or general truth indicating time. The moon shines only at night. The structure to be followed to make it negative is subject, verb, at no other time but, IPO only, that is in place of only, it will be at no other time but, plus time mentioned. Time mentioned here is at night. Another structure to be followed. We can make it negative in two ways. And one is in this structure. Another is if we follow this structure. Subject, does not, do not, or did not. If the sentence, affirmative sentence is present indefinite or past indefinite, in that case, and if the verb is action verb, then in that case it will be does not, do not, or did not, according to sequence of tense and subjects, person and number. Plus verb base, at any other time, in place of at no other time but, it is at any other time but, IPO only, that is in place of only, that will be at any other time but, then plus time mentioned. If we follow this structure, the negative sentence will be the moon shines at no other time but, in place of only, at no other time but, plus time mentioned, at night. The moon shines only at night. The moon shines at no other time but at night. Now, if we follow this structure, the negative sentence would be the moon, subject, does not. Why does not? The moon is third person singular number, that's why it's does not. The moon does not. Verb base, shine. In place of shines, it will be shine. At any other time but, in place of at no other time but, it will be at any other time but, plus time mentioned, at night. The moon shines only at night. The moon does not shine at any other time but at night. Let me give one more example. The stars appear only at night. The stars, third person plural number. That's why it's appear. The stars appear at no other time but at night. If we follow this structure, it will be the stars do not. Why? Because the subject is third person plural number. That's why it's do not. The stars do not appear at any other time but at night. Viewers, now with universal or general truth indicating color. Example, the sky is blue. Structure to be followed to make it negative is subject, verb. Verb here is, it's a be verb, and at the same time the main verb in the sentence, blue, is complement of the subject, the sky. Subject, verb, plus of no other color but, plus color mentioned. Here color mentioned is blue. Another structure to be followed. Subject, verb, that is be verb, then verb at the same time. Not of any other color but. In place of no other color but, it will be not of any other color but plus color mentioned. If we follow these two structures consequently, we'll get the negative sentences as the sky is of no other color but blue. Then the sky is not of any other color but blue. Now on universal or general truth indicating shape. Example, the earth is round. Structure to be followed to make it negative is subject, the verb is of no other shape but plus shape mentioned. Here shape mentioned is the word round. So the negative sentence will be the earth subject is verb of no other shape but then shape mentioned round. The earth is of no other shape but round. Or we can follow another structure, subject, verb. In place of no other shape but, it will be not of any other shape but plus shape mentioned. So if we follow this structure, the negative sentence will be the earth verb is not of any other shape but then round. The earth is not of any other shape but round. Next, general truth indicating place. Nazrul was born in Churulia. Churulia is the birthplace of Nazrul. Our rebel poet Kazi Nazrul Islam. If we follow this structure, subject, verb, nowhere but, in place, in lieu of place, that is, when there is the mention of name of a place, then it will be nowhere but plus place mentioned. Here place mentioned is Churulia, or we can follow this structure too. Subject BV. Here B verb is was, not plus PV, born, principal verb. Anywhere but plus place mentioned. If we follow this, the first structure, then it will be subject, Nazrul, verb was, born nowhere but plus place mentioned in Churulia. So Nazrul was born in Churulia and its negative is Nazrul was born nowhere but in Churulia. Place mentioned here is in Churulia. Then if we follow the second structure, subject, Nazrul, BV, B verb was not. In between principal verb and B verb, not is coming. Nazrul was not born. Then in place of nowhere, that will be anywhere but in Churulia. Viewers, now I will work out with affirmative sentences to be transformed to negative on miscellaneous types of sentences. Examples, I can do it. I can do it. Learners, what is the meaning of I can do it? It means I have the ability to do it. That means I am able to do it. To do it. So, if we want to make it negative, it will be I am not unable to do it. I can do it. Its meaning is I am able to do it, and its negative will be I'm not unable to do it. I am able to do it, I am not unable to do it. So its negative too will be I am not unable to do it. He goes to school every day. He goes to school every day. If we want to make it negative, then it will be he does not refrain himself from going to school any day. He goes to school every day, and its negative sentence is he does not refrain himself from going to school any day. Fine. Let me give another example. I am Abul Qasim. My name is Abul Qasim, and that's why I have mentioned the name Abul Qasim here in this sentence. Viewers, if I want to make it negative, and I don't need to make it interrogative, without making interrogative, I can make it negative. But in many cases, in many reference books, especially in grammar books of our country, such type of sentences are transformed into interrogative negative. Whereas question is indicated that you have to make it negative. But you see, I can make these sentences into negative without making any question. In this aspect too, I can also make negative without making any question. I am Abul Qasim. It can be said that I cannot but be Abul Qasim, or I am none but Abul Qasim, or I am no other than Abul Qasim, or there is no denying the fact that I am Abul Qasim. Learners, you see, I can make this sentence, the sentence, I am Abul Qasim, in four ways. I can make it negative in four ways. I cannot but be Abul Qasim. I am none but Abul Qasim. I am no other than Abul Qasim. There is no denying the fact that I am Abul Qasim. Now, learners, I'm going to give you some sentences which are common in English grammar in uh, different grammar books, but they are complicated. You have to know them. Today, like today, almost every family has a TV set. TV set. It will be today there is almost no family but has a TV set as like as affirmative sentences with every plus noun and their structure to make negative. We have followed that structure. There is every family, there is almost no family. Again, we can also write today there is hardly any family but has a TV set. Has a TV set. Today there is hardly any family which does not have a TV set. Or today there is almost no family which does not have a TV set. Or today there is hardly any family without a TV set. Now, he was the second of his father's five sons. If we want to make it negative, it will be he was none but the second of his father's five sons. Five sons. This is the end of my videos on transformation of sentences according to meaning. It's just only from affirmative to negative. Next time, that is in my next video, I will be just talking about on transformation of sentences, on sentences according to structure. Till then, goodbye.